Edwards sidelined, Timberwolves star suspended. After 16th technical foul, the Minnesota Timberwolves will be without their electrifying guard. Anthony Edwards for tonight's game against the Utah Jazz after he picked up his 16th technical foul of the season, triggering an automatic one-game suspension. The NBA announced the decision early this morning, leaving the Timberwolves to face a tough Western Conference opponent without their leading scorer and emotional spark plug. Edwards, known for his fiery competitiveness and explosive play, crossed the league's technical foul threshold during Minnesota's 111-102 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers on February 27th. With 5:21 left in the third quarter, Edwards was hit with his second technical of the game, resulting in an ejection. The incident capped off a frustrating night for the young star, who now faces the consequences of his mounting technical fouls. Under NBA rules, any player or coach who accumulates 16 technical fouls during the regular season is automatically suspended for one game without pay. For every 2 additional technicals after that, another one-game suspension is triggered. Edwards' suspension serves as a reminder of the fine line players must walk between passion and composure, especially as the playoffs approach. This isn't just a blow for Edwards, it's a significant setback for the Timberwolves, who are fighting to secure a top seed in the highly competitive Western Conference. Edwards has been the heart and soul of Minnesota's offense, averaging over 25 points per game and delivering clutch performances night after night. His absence against a tough Utah team will test the depth and resilience of the Timberwolves roster. The suspension also raises questions about Edwards' ability to manage his emotions on the court. While his intensity is a big part of what makes him such a dynamic player, it's a double-edged sword. Technical fouls can swing momentum, lead to ejections, and now cost him games. As the Timberwolves gear up for a deep playoff run, Edwards will need to find a way to channel his passion without crossing the line. For Minnesota fans, the hope is that this suspension serves as a wake-up call. Edwards is too valuable to be sitting out games, especially as the stakes get higher. The Timberwolves are aiming for their first NBA championship, and they'll need their star player on the court, not in street clothes. As Edwards watches from the sidelines tonight, the spotlight will be on his teammates to step up in his absence. But the bigger story is whether Edwards can learn from this and adjust his approach moving forward. After all, the Timberwolves' championship aspirations depend on it. What's next for Edwards? The suspension is a reminder that even the brightest stars must play within the rules. For Edwards, the challenge now is to balance his fiery intensity with the discipline needed to avoid future suspensions. If he can do that, the Timberwolves will be an even more dangerous team come playoff time. In the meantime, Minnesota will have to navigate a tough stretch without their leading man. The game against Utah is just the beginning. Every win matters as the regular season winds down. Can the Timberwolves rise to the occasion, or will Edwards' absence prove too much to overcome? Tune in tonight to find out. Related, Timberwolves playoff push. How will Edwards' suspension impact their seeding? NBA's technical foul leaders. Which players are walking the tightrope of suspension? Edwards' evolution. Can the young star turn his passion into a championship advantage?